Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to an episode of Moose Franchise. We are 10 and 11 here in season 2. We've got 11 games left in this season, and we have not been too great. Now, we have been a little bit better recently. We've won several games in a row. I think we won 5 in a row. But in our most recent game, we lost to the Wide Loads, who are the worst team in the league. So that was obviously not ideal, and we are now 10 and 11. And we've got ourselves back in the playoff race, but still not in a great spot. We're a game out of a wild card spot. We are a game and a half out of first place in our division. And we've got some ground to make up. But we'll take a look at our schedule. Clicked the wrong one. We got back-to-back against the Sirloins, then the Sandcats, and Sawteeth. The Sirloins, they're in our division. Sawteeth is the same division as well. And the Sandcats, they are in the Eastern Conference, and they're 8 and 14. But we're going to play this first game against these Sirloins, both teams 10 and 11. We really need to get a win right here, and yeah, hopefully we can get the win. We'll have Rhiannon Cannon on the mound, who hasn't been too great. An ERA of 9.27, WHIP of 1.79, so not very good. Just 18 strikeouts as well, after last year striking out 46. But she will get the start. And as far as the rest of the lineup goes, Buck Swanner is juiced, so he's going to be really good in this game, hopefully. Roman Rhodes is tense. He's also not our starting catcher, so Pedro Nixon will come back in. And Nacho Crisp's been swinging the bat pretty well. Quaker not so much. We're going to move Nacho Crisp up to that 5 spot. Quaker will bat. Let's actually move Buck Swanner up as well. Swanner will hit 6th, Quaker 7, Nixon 8. And we're going to get Stallion Johnson back in the lineup. He will hit 9th and play right field. I think that makes the most sense. But that is what the lineup will look like, and hopefully we can go beat the Sirloins and get up to 500 on the year and get a big win for us in the playoff race. So before we get into the game, as usual, I forgot to mention the Ego we'll be playing on. And I believe this game is going to be played in Ego 77. I think we played our last game in Ego 75. I can't completely remember, but we're going to play this game in Ego 77. So Kingsley Jones leads off. He is tense, and hopefully he can get back to a neutral mojo. I don't know why I'm swinging at that, as Jones grounds the first pitch he sees to first base. That was a nasty slider, too. That's low. Good job to Christian. Oh, man. Missed that one. 1-1. And Christian into right field. That is down for a hit. And we have our first base runner. And her mojo goes up to walked in. Also puts a really good speed on the bases. Although their catcher does have a pretty good arm. And Casey, that's gone. Goodbye. Let's go. We lead 2-0. That is not the pitch you want to throw to Rock Casey. He's going to do that with that pitch. 464 feet. And we're up 2-0. His 9th homer. 26th RBI. And a fastball right down the middle. And we lead 2-0. Let's go. And now Dingers, that's off the glove of their second baseman. And Dingers is so slow, he can't beat that out. And now here is Nacho Crisp. Look, wait on the fastball. And that is softly hit down the line. And there is the third out. But we get the first 2 runs in this game. Rock Casey, another homer this year. And hopefully Rhiannon Cannon can have a good game on the mound. 102 on her first pitch. Gets a swing and miss. And that's fouled off. The changeup hit right back up the middle. And they've got a leadoff single. That's low. 2-0 here. Oh, man. Down the line, that's foul. That's also foul. Let's elevate the fastball here. Oh, that is not elevated. And it's fouled off again. Slider. Gonna lay off that. Let's go with the changeup on 3-2. And he's gonna pop it up. Casey settles under it. And he will make the play for the first out. Here is Hammer Wong Bolo. Not a great year for him. 181 average, but the power is still elite. And he also gets plus 20 power when facing a right-handed pitcher. He's way behind the fastball. And a little out in front of the changeup. Cutter in. Fouled off. Wanted that further inside. Couldn't quite get it there. Curveball is hit right back up the middle through the legs of Cannon. And Wongbolo reaches first base. And they've got 2 on here in the first. They've also got an RBI hero up, so he's got plus 30 power, 20 contact. Because there's a guy in scoring position. Is that gone? Oh, it's gone. Wow. I did not think he got that high enough. A bullet home run. And just like that, we're losing. So we see the power come into play. And, yeah, you probably shouldn't throw a slider right down the middle. And we're down 3-2. Well, we'll finally get another out in this inning. Another one to Casey. But man, Rhiannon Cannon just has not had a great year. After that, the ERA is up over 10 again. It's been around 10 most of the year. Over for most of it. This has not been a great year for Cannon, who's supposed to be really good. Rock Casey doing it all in this game for us. They only make outs if they hit the ball to him. We only score if he swings the bat. And Swanner, oh, that's a tough hop. And that's into left field. So Swanner is on base. Quaker swings and misses. I don't know why I'm swinging at that one. Quaker in the air, center field. Well, that is a pretty routine fly ball. And the first out of the second. Brings up Pedro Nixon. I'm going to send Buck Swanner on this first pitch. And Swanner is safe with the stolen base. And now Nixon hits one hard into the gap in left center. That's getting down and scoring a run. And Pedro Nixon has tied it up with an RBI double. And, wow, I thought he just got thrown out at second. But he is just barely in there. Okay, what am I doing? Swing at that. But we are able to tie it up at 3. Again, why am I swinging at that? Nixon, oh man, if that was anybody else on the team, I'm sending him home. But he is so slow. We'll hold him at third. And here's the top of the order for Kingsley Jones. And now Jones, oh no, that's a double play ball. Yup, he grounds into a double play. I was even thinking of sending Stallion Johnson to try to avoid the double play. I ended up not doing it. And apparently I should have. But the good news, we score another run. We tie it up at 3. And now we got to prevent them from scoring runs here in the second. Nice curveball there. Fastball, well, way inside. We've got the swing and miss. And there is a strikeout for Cannon. That is a really nice pitch on the corner. It's a good one as well. Flips the zone. We'll go change up away. Not going to offer at that. Fastball lifted in the air. Right field, but Johnson has space. And he will put it away for the second out. That just missed. That also just missed. And we're behind in the count 2-0. You fool him with the changeup, get him way out in front. And the fastball is hit into left field. For a 2-out single. Brings up Cat Stanza, their leadoff hitter. Man, these pitches do not miss by much. That one gets fouled off. Try a cutter on the hands. Missed it inside. Let's try that again. With the swing and miss that time, but still not exactly what I wanted to do. And the curveball somehow is fouled off. I don't know how they hit that. Change up away. Right back up the middle. Hit pretty hard. And another 2-out single for the Sirloins. Alright. I like the start to the inning. I'm not liking this right now. Want to make sure we can get out of this without allowing another hit. Or allowing any runs. Well, we're going to allow another hit. And they're going to send him home. They're going to hold him at third. We now have the... They now have the bases loaded, and of course it's Hammer Long Ballo, their best hitter. Man, how are we in such a tough spot already? Alright, I should not have thrown the first pitch fastball. I expected it coming. And that gets all the way to the wall. And it's now 5-3. So here is Willard Wiggins. He homered before. Cannot let him do that again. Please get that. He can't. Christian's throw to the plate. I thought we could just get out of the inning. So I cut it off, but he goes back to first, and we are now down 7-3. Man, why is Rhiannon Cannon so bad this year? Like, it's not even like a slight fall off. She's gone from really good to absolutely terrible this year. Like, I mean, I know I could probably make some better pitches, but haven't pitched with her that much. Please make a catch. I mean, I haven't pitched with her that much, and her numbers are still terrible. Here's the 50th pitch in 2 innings. Not even through 2 innings. There's a strike. It's fouled off. Cutter. Swing and miss. But again, we allow some more runs. We've now allowed 7 in 2 innings. 9 hits, and we need to get scoring. I don't know why I'm swinging at that, but Christian is fast enough to beat that out, as it actually finds its way into shallow center field. So here's Casey. He homered before. I'll take another one. And Casey pops this one up. Shallow center just missed that one. And there's the first out. He goes golfing a little bit. Dingers takes a strike. Christian is safe with the stolen base. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing swinging at that. And we're behind in the count 0-2. That's ball 1 with the pitch out. And now the throw to second, but Christian back in safely. Oh, man. Nasty cutter or slider, whatever that was. Cutter, and Dinger's down on strikes. Misses outside. And Nacho Crisp hits one hard into the gap. So we'll get another run back, and Nacho Crisp and Jada Christian will trade places at second base, and it's now 7-4. Here's Buck Swanner. And he hits one into center, but that is going to stay up for the center fielder. And that ends the inning. I mean, we score another run, but we're going to need more of them, and we need to stop allowing runs. And we're at the point right now where I don't really care. It's just the second inning, or third inning at this point. If we get into trouble with Cannon, we're taking her out, because we cannot go down any further. We've allowed 7 runs in 2 innings. And there's another hit. That is their 10th. Gonna keep her in for now. Oh, come on. Going to third. Johnson's throw is almost in time, but Dingers can't field the throw. And we're going to the bullpen. Cannon is terrible. She's out of here. And, of course, our bullpen is pretty tired. Let's go to Wilkinson. I don't want to use him in the third inning, but I also don't want to be giving up more runs, which happens anyway. As it is now 8-4. Well, hopefully we can bring in Farmhand at some point. And he can eat a... How do you miss that? And he can eat up a couple innings. I mean, I don't even know how you missed that. I guess the crossed up trait comes into play there. Oh, come on. Again? It has a 3% chance. And it happened on... what? 2 out of 3 pitches? We'll finally get an out. This might be shallow enough to hold the runner at third as well. Yeah, that we will hold him at third. So we finally get an out again. Shouldn't be this hard to get outs. That one's fouled off. Curveball is way below the zone. Oh, come on. Thankfully, that's foul. 3-2. And that is tapped foul in front of home plate. Fouled away again. You know, we're throwing the fastball. I don't trust anything else. Oh, man. That just missed. Oh, man. We needed that call. Fastball, the only thing Wilkinson can consistently throw for a strike. Alright, yeah, Rock Casey just our entire team. Can he pitch too? Because nobody else can. Hopefully we can get some more runs back. Not with a swing like that. And Quaker hits one softly to second for the first out. Nixon takes low. And Nixon off the glove of the second baseman, and he'll beat that out. So he's on base. And his mojo back up to neutral. Johnson takes a strike. 1-1, that misses. And Johnson fights it off the other way, and there is a flyout. And it brings up Kingsley Jones in the top of the order. He's 0 for 2. That was nasty. As it clips the corner. And Jones, another one right at their left fielder. And that ends the inning. So we don't get runs for the first time. And we throw a fastball right down the middle. But this is not good. Might be a strike. Nope, misses inside. That's a nice pitch. Finally a strikeout. I don't know how long I'm going to keep Wilkinson in. His stamina's pretty low. Maybe we'll give him a couple more batters. That was so bad it was good. Same thing there. Back-to-back strikeouts for Wilkinson. His mojo back up to neutral. And it is impossible to throw strikes. There's one. But But again, they expect the fastball because that's the only thing we can throw for a strike. And yeah, we're just gonna go to farmhand now. I mean, we've got a chance in this game, not a good chance, but we'll go to farmhand. Just eat up some innings in a 5-run game. That just missed. Oh look, another one to Rock Casey. Yeah, maybe we should consider having him pitch at some point. Probably not, because his mojo is locked in, and if you put him out of position, they go down a mojo. So we're not actually going to do that, but I mean, we just need to clone Rock Casey a million times. Oh man, that was nasty. Do not like the front door cutters. Christian's got another hit. She's on base again. Now 3 for 3. And here's Rock Casey. There's another front door cutter. That misses outside. 1-1. Oh, that's gone. Same exact spot. And it's a 3-run game. Rock Casey hits another one out to right center field. Again, driving in Jada Christian. And he hits it 4 feet shorter than his first. His second homer of the day, 10th of the year. And it's a 3-run game. And he is so good. Here's Rip Dingers. And he fouls it off as he goes golfing in the dirt. It's outside, 1-1. And Dinger's right back up middle. He's on base. And his mojo back up to neutral. Here's Nacho Crisp, who's walked in. Oh, man. That was such a good pitch to hit. Was right on it. And we're now 0-2. Oh, that's getting down, though. Did not think it would. Thought that'd probably get caught by their shortstop, but that finds grass. And we've got 2 on, nobody out for Buck Swanner, who is juiced. He takes the ball, as that's too high. Oh, man, he just missed it. We're going to oh, Dinger is slow. Well, at least draw a throw. No, he's got a good arm. We're going back. Yeah, that was a really good throw. So here is Quaker. Takes inside. Also inside. 2-0. 3-0. That misses low. He's got the green-white. Probably should have swung at that pitch. But there's ball 4. So we load up the bases for Pedro Nixon. He's 2 for 2. Oh, man. Get out of play. Alright, that'll work. I kind of did forget there was less than 2 outs, so the sac fly kind of works. And now it's a 2-run game. I'll take the extra run. Oh, Johnson, right field. Did he get enough? At the wall, it is caught on the track. Johnson just missed giving us the lead. I knew it didn't sound right off the bat. But it had some good carry to it, but we just missed it. But the good news, we get some more runs back. How does everything they hit find grass? Why did I throw to third? But again, we got to make sure they do not get some more runs. Nixon. Holy cow, he threw somebody out. That might be the first time he's ever done that. Wow. I am shocked Pedro Nixon just threw out a runner. That might be a personal best for him. Usually when a runner tries to steal, it's an automatic stolen base. But Nixon actually throws somebody out. And now Farmhand strikes somebody out. Also not something that's a very common occurrence. Just his 7th strikeout of the year. Gonna be very careful here with long ballo. Oh, no. Alright. I'll take that result. That's gonna stay in play, and Nixon puts it away. And we finally have a scoreless inning. Back to back, actually. But the momentum of this game starting to shift. And Jones takes outside. Now low, 2-0. And Jones fouls it straight back to the screen. 2-1. 3-1. And Jones in the air, center field. But that is going to be a fly out. And here is Jada Christian. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Takes strike 1. Oh, thrown inside. There's ball 1. Ball 2. 3-1 to Jada Christian. And Christian make it 4 for 4 with 4 singles. Put their speed on the bases again. And it brings up Rod Casey. If this man hits another home run, I might just officially crown him the greatest of all time right here. Let's see what he can do. Oh, man, it was right there. Swung through it. Oh, man. It was right there. Again, not a bad one to hit, but fouled back. 0-2 to Casey. Throw over to first. Christian back in safely. And Casey, that's getting down. Christian, gonna go first to third. And we've got runners on the corners for Rip Dingers. Dingers gets a good one to hit, but he pops it up foul. Now he takes low. And way upstairs. 2-1 to Dingers. And Dingers. Oh no, that's 2. Dang it. So we don't get a run. We put some pressure on their pitching staff and their defense, but we don't get a run as Dingers grounds into double play. A quick first out in the 6th. This farmhand looking to make it 3 scoreless innings in a row, although not all for him. Oh, wow. Rod Casey, he's officially the greatest of all time. He is so good. Where did that miss? There's a strike, because that's fouled off. Here's a grounder to Nacho Crisp. And there it is, the 3rd straight scoreless inning by our pitching staff. So all we have to do is get Cannon out of there. And we can throw scoreless innings. And Nacho Crisp lifts one in the air. Left field, man, we have just missed a few in this game. That's another one I just got under a little bit. Some of them we've fouled off, others we've just popped up like that. I mean, that's not even any weak pitch to hit, but it's hittable, but we just got under it a little bit. As Swiner takes high. Wow. Was I late on that? And Swiner, that's gone. Let's go. 1-run game as Buck Swiner goes opposite field. And it's now 9-8. 426 feet the other way. Swiner, his 3rd homer of the year. And we have Poe to within 1. And now Quaker hits one in the air, center field. Center fielder going back. But will make the play a few steps in front of the warning track. And it brings up Pedro Nixon. And Nixon hits one to second. And that ends the inning. But we continue to claw our way back. It is a 1-run game. As we go to the bottom of the 7th. Really need to stop the first pitch fastballs. Misses low. It's another one hitting to center field. Christian's been very active today as well. And now Christian is juiced. Oh, wow. Jada Christian. The stimulated trait is activated for her. So she is unbelievable right now. Locked in mojo and the stimulated trait. She is insane. Oh, let's go. Alright, I'm going to learn my lesson. Not going to throw a first pitch fastball. So we go with the first pitch slider and miss the zone. Christian going to get over there. And make a good throw to third as well. Really good throw. Holding the runner at second. Go back. Oh, no. Dang it. Alright, let's see that arm. Alright, again, we'll hold him at third. And now we're going to make a pitching change. Farmhand, he was great. His rally stopper trade does turn on, but I don't really care. We're going to Charlie Best. He can get us out of this. Double play would be huge. Throwing a strike would be huge as well. There we go. Fouled back. Popped up foul. Curveball away. Doesn't offer at that. Do not want to walk him right here. Swing and a miss. Strikeout for Charlie Best. One more out and we're out of it. Changeup ends up too high, but we'll take the strike call. Strike two. Upstairs with the fastball. Got him, let's go. Charlie Best comes in, strikes out two. And we go to the eighth. Johnson takes a strike on the inside corner. It's way behind the fastball. Oh man, that was a terrible at bat from Stallion Johnson. But the top of the order is up. Kingsley Jones is 0 for 4, but we'll see what he can do this time. Takes way inside. And Jones swings through the changeup too early on it. Way outside. And Jones to right at their first baseman. But here is Jada Christian. Locked in and juiced. 4 for 4, 4 singles. See if we can make it 5 for 5. That's inside. And Christian in the air, left center field, pretty deep. But just missed it. And Christian's retired for the first time today. The good news is, according to our alternating run pattern, we should score a run in the ninth. And tie it up. That is also assuming we don't allow a run here in the bottom of the eighth. But we're going to keep Charlie Best in. It's a huge at-bat right here against Hammer Wong Ballo. That is a really good pitch. That's another one. Swing and a miss. Curveball. Just got a piece. Let's come inside with the changeup. It's a little too low. But it's going to swing anyway. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts for Charlie Best. Here's Willard Wiggins. He takes outside. Want to try to hit that corner. There we go. But Wiggins, he's got another hit. That's his third. And he's on base. So definitely don't love that. But I do like that pitch and the result of it. Fouled back. Fouled off again. Let's go up and in with the fastball. Hit on the ground. Casey makes the diving stop, so we'll get an out. Although, hit a little too far to the right for it to be double play ball. But we are 1 out away from getting out of this as well. Even though, I mean, it's only 1 runner on, but I'd still rather bases empty. Not liking this right here. There's a strike. Let's double up on it. Oh no. Dang it. Should not have doubled up on it. And now it's 10-8. Best is tired. He just allowed a run. We're gonna go to Jeff Reardon. I'll trust him here. I don't really trust him. Throw to first. Got him. Let's go. Nice play by Nacho Crisp. His mojo goes up as well. Here's Rock Casey. Oh, man. I wish we could have somebody on base for him. Watch him homer again. Takes outside. And whoa. And Casey just missed another one. Whiffed in the air to center for a flyout. And we're down to our final 2 outs. We got Dingers, Nacho Crisp, and Swiner if we get there. Dingers takes inside. Wow. I'm surprised that is not a strike. I'm also surprised they've not gone to their closer. They've kept this guy in, but they have not gone to their closer, Frank Zilla. He's not have a save on the year. He's thrown 9 innings, an ERA of 4. Bob Walker is the guy who's gotten saves for him. But an interesting decision for the Sirloins. There's a nasty pitch. 3-1. 2 dingers. Oh, man. That was right there to hit. And he fouled it off. Why am I swinging at that? That was ball 4. That was ball 4 as well, but... Alright, that time, we'll take our walk. Now, the question becomes, do we pinch run? But I think the answer is no, because his run doesn't mean anything. But here's Nacho Crisp. He just got himself to on fire with his defensive play. Let's see what he can do. Absolutely no double plays. Oh, Nacho Crisp, center field. Center fielder is back and will make the play at the track. Man, if he can pull the ball right there, that is gone. We tie it up. So here's Buck Swanner. He's juiced. Let's see what he can do as we're down to our final out. Takes inside. It's way outside. That's upstairs. 3-0 to Swanner. Got a good one to hit. He fouled it away. And Swanner extends the game as he hits one into center, and the tying run is on base. Here's Perry Quaker. He's 0 for 3, but he's got the clutch trait. Plus 10 to all skills with the pressure being extreme. Also, did Swanner just go up to on fire? No, he didn't, although. It looks like he did get a little bit better after that. His speed is now really good. Let's see what Quaker can do here. Tying run on first. Hopefully Quaker does not make another out like he's done 3 times already in this game. There's strike 1. Quake. No! Oh, he hit it hard, but right on the ground to their shortstop. And our comeback attempt comes up just short. Honestly surprised this game ended up being that close, considering how bad we started. But we made it a game. We kept clawing our way back just to come up just short. And we lose this one 10-8 to the Sirloins. Not great. A terrible performance for Jan and Cannon. Just goes 2 1/3 innings. 11 runs, 8 hits. And that's really just what set us back in this game. Our bullpen was pretty good. 1 allowed run in 5 2/3 innings, if I did my math correctly. But just not very good from Cannon. And we end up losing. Pretty much because of that. We've got a manager moment. The team's slideshow projector is not working again. And you have some really great vacation photos to share. Who are you willing to put on IT duty? Let's see. Both loyalties are good. Hanzo Magiko can already do everything and play every position. He can probably fix a computer again, or a projector. So we'll say he has to do it. Someone has to give up their parking space this year. Who's going to have to walk from the edge of the parking lot? Both players have been pretty good, but we'll go Raw Strikes will have to walk. We got CPU games to sim. We'll just skip those 4. Well, we are now 2 games out of first place in our division. And 2 games out of a wild card spot. So not in the greatest spot, but really need to win against the Sirloins this game. The news tab, Volt Bolter just can't see the ball like they used to as his contact goes down 45 to 36. He's still a C+, and it's a good thing he doesn't really hit for us, but that is still not something you want to see. And a couple development opportunities, but we're just going to save our development funds because we've only got 425,000. But the Sirloins, we're going to sim this second game, and hopefully we get a better result than the first game. And we blew it. We had it, and we blew it. I was feeling so good about that. And we lose. Again, we got Raw Strikes or a Buck Swanner for a manager moment. Swanner's, well, it's going down this time, because I just don't want to get strikes too low. We'll skip all 17 of these CPU games. And we are now 2.5 games out of first place in our division. Pedro Nixon is learning to stop and smell the flowers, and his speed gets even worse. Honestly surprised it was even 11 to begin with, because it feels like it's negative 11. So his speed goes down. We've got Sandcats, Sawteeth, Empire next few games. Sandcats just aren't great, so we'll sim them. We did say the same thing about when we played the Wide Worlds and lost, but hopefully we win this game. Just want to look at our lineup real quick. You know what? Jones is doing absolutely nothing. We're going to move him down in the order. Kingsley Jones is going to go hit 6th, and we'll see if that can unlock something for him. Hopefully it does, because not too great. Oh no, I just realized this. Swirly Cutstiff is our 4th starter. Jared Payne's going to start the next game, but he is strained, meaning next game he'll only be well, and he's not going to be 100% to make his start, so we'll have to figure something out, especially because we just used Farmhand, and the computer used him as well. So we might be looking at a bullpen game, or a not 100% Jared Payne for our next game, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. First, let's focus on this game with the Sandcats, and hopefully we can win, because we really need one. But let's see. Okay, we're winning, not anymore. And another loss. Man, we are not good. We are now 10-14. We've lost 4 in a row. And we actually get a positive loyalty moment. And we'll give the loyalty to Jared Payne. He can use it. And he can be the new face for the Hyper Cheese campaign. And again, we've got a ton of CPU games to sim. So we'll skip all of them. The good news, our division just still is not very good. Our division is... the leader is only 500. Whereas if you were 500, you would be 3rd in every other division. We'll take a quick look at the news tab. The Jacks actually signed our former player, Irene Fast, replacing Betty Sparks. Fast gets signed for $6.1 million. The B-Wolves also make a transaction. And, I mean, I'm just going to look at sign and release. We don't really have a ton of money to really spend. And the players in here aren't that great. But, man, I'd love if we can go to pitcher to replace Cannon, because she is just so bad. But that'll have to wait to the offseason, because these pitchers are not very good. The best one is a C+. With, I mean, just not that good. So, we'll just have to deal with Cannon for the rest of the year. And I will say this. Playoffs, you do kind of still have to have a 4-man rotation. Or, obviously, I'm talking about the playoffs like we get there. But we do need to work on that and make sure we do get there. but she is not our number 2 starter. She will probably be starting 4th. I will say that if we make it to the playoffs. The good news about Jared Payne is while he is well, his attributes are still back to 100%, so we might just have him pitch like this. Especially because Farmhand has now been used 3 games in a row because they didn't realize he's could potentially start a game if we need him to. But the game against the Saltteeth is another big one. Our next few games, Saltteeth, Empire, Wild Pigs. And then we've got the Mammo Tanks, Hot Corners, back-to-back against the Nemesis, and the Jacks to end the year. But it is going to be a tough fight to get to the playoffs. We are already guaranteed to have a worse record this year than we did last year. Last year we went 19-13. The best we can go this year is 18-14. But we're 2 games out of a playoff spot, or out of first place, 3.5 out of a wild card spot. So really our only hope right now is beating the Sirloin, Saltteeth, and the Wild Pigs for our division. So this game against Saltteeth is really important, so we're going to play that, and that is going to be the start of next video. Just checking development real quick, this opportunity for Farmhand actually seems kind of solid. +2 junk, 1 accuracy, maybe a slight chance at +3 junk, +3 accuracy. He will lose 1 velocity, but it's just 1, and I mean, he's already not the hardest thrower in the world, so we're actually going to do this for Farmhand, because it is pretty cheap as well, just 244,000 development funds. We're going to buy this, and hopefully we can get the bonus junk and accuracy and avoid the easy jumps trait. So let's see. +2 junk, +1 accuracy, loses 1 velocity, does not get the extra junk, maybe he gets the extra accuracy, he does not, and hopefully he avoids the junk, the easy jumps, and he does, okay. So it could have been better, but we upgraded Farmhand a little bit, and he gets a little bit better. Still not a great player, really, at all, as he's still a C, but he's honestly not that bad. I mean, we saw him pitch. He's honestly okay. He's got an ERA of 3.32, which is one of the best in on our team. That is actually the 4th best, 3rd best ERA. And he's also thrown 19 innings, which is... It is one of the lower... It's 2nd lowest, but he's still throwing innings. But, man, our pitching staff just is not great. Cannon, we've talked about, she's been terrible. Strikes started off the year pitching really well. Since then, he's been okay. Cutstiff's been pretty solid. Best, the numbers honestly aren't great, but he's still really good. Reardon's been solid. Wilkinson, okay. Last game's been pretty solid, but our team as a whole just has not pitched exceptionally well. But yeah, that is where I'm going to cut this video. The game against Saltteeth is a huge game for us in our race to potentially make the playoffs and win our division. But that is where I'm going to cut the video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. Be sure to check out my main channel, Super Sports Central, link in the description of the video. But that's all for this video. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you next video.